Hello everybody and welcome back to WorldBox, but more specifically, GAalaxy Season 4. Now, since this is my 4th season of this series, many of you might know what is about to happen. But for those of you who don't, let me explain. On this map here, which I have personally made, I have included 10 nations for you to choose from in a Discord server of my very own, where you can choose what nation you want to be and what to do with them. These nations include the Realm of Inamorta, Mordor, the Swampire, Realm of the Ents, Chillington, the Crimson Crystal, Lemongrab, the Candy Kingdom, Scorchland, and the Alkalites. Now, all these 10 nations are all vying for complete dominance over this world. The way that'll happen is if all other nations are wiped out, as well as their bloodlines. So, for example, in the Alkalites here, we have King Alexander the Great, with his clan of Al. So if his whole bloodline, as well as the steward, get killed off, let me just show you. And then the Alkalites. If these two bloodlines die out, and the Alkalites get destroyed or get turned into another nation, then they are out of the competition, and they don't get to be in it anymore. But say, like here, Scorchland. Say their bloodlines remained, but their nation got taken over or turned into something else. They could come back as Scorchland if the bloodline takes control. But with this, you will be able to choose, again, what nation and what to do with it. Some of these things include going to war, like if Mordor wanted to declare war immediately with the Realm of Inamorta, as well as other things like peace if nations are in war. There's also rebellion. You can send a rebellion party for a slight chance at having a fellow neighboring or other nation in the world have a rebellion. All that will be dictated by a random percentage that I have to get ready and verify. But yeah. And then you could also do nothing. But that's all part of the game. So with this, let's get this started. We're going to originally start out at 1x speed. I'm just going to show you all this. This is what we are dealing with for our world laws. Now, I'm just wanting to verify that there are no immediate... Okay. Well, it looks like the bloodline of Lemongrab is already dead. They have nobody. I was expecting that to happen to the Candy Kingdom, but I guess not. But now the bear's just there. And to make sure nothing happens, Mark of Death. And now we have a new ruler and completely new bloodlines. So Lemongrab is on thin ice. Who knows, I might just make that the new official bloodline just because, yeah. But with that, let's go through them and just see where they're going to be. So the Realm of Inamorta, which I based off of, I'm trying to think of the name. I think it was Stick War Legacy, or a bunch of, Stickmen, fighting games. There's a version of a game that has this. And, they're just a bunch of stick people fighting in wars and stuff. And they're in the savannah just because I needed I needed them to be somewhere. Then we have Mordor, which is run by the orcs, in an area that looks awfully like the actual Mordor from Lord of the Rings, which is actually what I based most of this world on. Then we have the Swampire up here in their swamp biome. Realm of the Ents with their jungle. Chillington up in the frozen area. The Crimson Crystal in the crystal biome. Of course, Lemon Grab in the lemon biome. We got the Candy Kingdom right next to Lemon Grab. Scorchland. And the Alkalites, which are my personal favorite because they're what this whole series is like named after and whatever. So yeah. It is currently year 6 in the Age of Hope. I'm going to be bumping up the speed a little bit. And we're going to see how this world develops. One surprising thing here, quick, Lemon Grab has matched up with other nations with their populations, even outdoing stuff like Scorchland. Even though they lost 3 people immediately due to the gummy bears. And let me tell you guys, I'm planning immediately on doing my Season 5 when we get the new update, which, according to devlogs, should be happening around March or late Q1, which would be January, February, March, yeah. Yep, so it should be happening around late March, and I want to get that started. And there's going to be a lot going on with that update. There's going to be a lot of genetics and some new species altogether. Supposedly, there's going to be lemon people. Like, we already have the lemon people. But they're going to be actual, like this guy. This guy might eventually be a civilization. Same sort of thing with the crystal people. If I can find one. Yeah, crystal person like this. They might be a civilization at some point. Plus some others, because I don't really know what's... We know a little bit. We don't know everything, though. But yeah, they're adding a whole lot of stuff for how this is going to work. It looks like some nations are getting up some boats and docks for fishing. And we have our first new settlement by the Realm of the Ends. And also by the realm of Inamota. Even the Swampire is getting some armies up early. Looks like a bunch of them are starting to get up their things. So we got a Lemon Grab, and we got an Alkalite. With this world, I really experiment... Oh... The Lemon Grab one was destroyed. Oh, there's a bear. I'm gonna leave it. Doesn't matter. Everybody's getting up their second colonies and stuff, which is good. And they're also building up some armies. As I was saying, with this world, I primarily based it on like the idea of Middle Earth. With, like, I have this mountain in the center, which is supposed to be, like, the Misty Mountains or something. But then it just devolved into a lion at some point. But, yeah. It looks like Scorchland and the Candy Kingdom are making an alliance. This will be good to see what will the early powerhouses be. Oh, that's another thing for the vote. If people want to leave an alliance, that will also be a thing. So now we have the Legion of People, which is pretty big. And it looks like Chillington wants to join the Legion of People, as well as the Realm of Inamorta. We'll see how that goes, and if we can get a big thing early on, they can practically do whatever they want. If they wanted to bully Lemon Grab, they could. If they wanted to bully the Realm of the Ents, they could. But that's just up to them. I'm not going to interfere with stuff like that. Although, linked below, if you'll look in the description, I'll have the Detailed. Hold on. Chillington looks like it didn't join. And then the Swampire and Mordor are making an alliance. Oh, wait, no, Chillington did join. And, oh, that is one big alliance there. I can't wait to see what they do with that. As I was saying, I will have a link to the Discord server in the description below for those who want to join, who are watching this video, if you're not already in it. And our coalition has been founded between Mordor and the Swampire. Ooh, and Mordor... Oh. What? Sauron died. and now we got King Beaver. I know one guy in the Discord server is going to be really happy about that. But yeah. And we got another colony for the Alkalites. That's pretty good. Oh, the Crimson Crystal almost declared war, but they just didn't do it. They did get up a new settlement, though. And populations are building up pretty fast. And now that it's year 26, let's take a look at the leaderboard so far and see who's in the lead. Realm of the Ends, 133 population. That is insane. They also have the largest landmass that they've had so far. Then there's the Crimson Crystal and the Acolytes, who are neck and neck, being dwarves. They're pretty good. Then there's Realm of Inamorta, Scorchland, Candy Kingdom, Lengrab, Swampire, Chillington, and Mordor. Huh. Well, we'll have to see how that goes. Chillington did just get up another colony. There's not going to be much room left for what's going to happen here, as well as the Realm of Inamorta. One other thing with this world before... Ooh, the Swampire. I'm going to pause it here, and we're going to see what happens in just a tiny bit. But I want to show you guys something about this world. So in the center here, we have the big body of water. I have rivers going through all the nations and around the world. The only way to get from the east to the west is by going through the rivers. There is no other possible way of making it through. Just want to make sure, yeah. Yeah, the only way of making it through is by going through the water. So it's going to be a little hard for nations to traverse until they get some boats. But they do have some docks, so I do have hope for them still. But with that, the Swampire is going to war. But, unexpected twist, that's actually where I'm going to end the video. Because we got our major alliances, everybody's been built up, and this will just have to wait for next week. For GAalaxy Season 4. Now I just got to think of a title for this.